I love Nikita's comment here on my video that I posted months ago that is still being seen by viewers because it's that valuable for the anxiously attached, where I give a solid process to undertake when you're feeling anxious, when you're waiting for your partner to text you back, when you're entertaining your worst fears, when your mind is going crazy and you don't feel like you have control over your calm, over your peace, and you are activated by their absence or triggered by something that they did. And I've had so many commenters on that video, which I will link below, say, well, I did your steps, Stephanie, when I was in the relationship, and all of my worst fears were actually realized. They were cheating. They were actually being disloyal. They were doing things behind my back. So everything that I thought was happening was actually happening. So how does your process help me? I relate. I relate with that because when I recorded this video that I tagged down below, my partner was being nefarious. My partner was not being true. My partner was being hot and cold because he was entertaining other options and he was doing things that he shouldn't have been doing in a relationship. In fact, I will say were my worst fears and they came true. But I'll tell you why this process works. Because as you comfort yourself and as you learn to build yourself and calm your nervous system in those moments, it doesn't matter what he's doing or she's doing. The value is that you are learning to self-soothe. You are learning to meet your own needs. And so as that partner is violent, as that partner is being disloyal, if they are actually, you're going to be okay no matter what. Because eventually what will happen, which is what happened in my case, is you will get to the point where you are now meeting your needs so consistently and you are giving that back to yourself over and over again. You're no longer asking them to do it. And when you do ask them to do it and they refuse, like in my case, he employed Darvo to make me feel like my simple minimal requests were too much because he didn't feel interested in meeting my needs and it was probably getting in the way of his other liaisons or other interests. He just refused to give me what I simply and minimally asked for. And because I had been giving it to myself for months, I realized that it wasn't hard for him to meet my needs once in a while. And that if I could give it to myself, my partner sure as hell should be able to do it once in a while. And that's what led me to finally walk away from the relationship. So it doesn't matter what they're doing on the other end, because you doing these steps to strengthen yourself and to self-soothe are going to pay you back in dividends for the rest of your life. Because now I'm going through a healing journey because we broke up. And guess what? I'm okay. I'm better than I've ever been because I learned how to self-soothe in that toxic relationship. And once that man was gone, I was still meeting my needs out here. And so although there was pain in the absence and there was pain in the loss, there's more pain in the regret that I stayed with somebody who would not even give me the bare minimum. And all along, I could have been giving it to myself.